told Ryan that if if my COVID test comes back positive, then we can at least quarantine together.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just sorting this real quick and then I'll share. All right. All right. So far this month, what is it, October 11th, our team has helped 59 people get started on their health and fitness journey. Congrats to Sarah George and Jessica Warren for being at Success Club 8, and also Tracy Whitaker for having locked in Success Club. And I know there are a bunch of us with points on the board. Plenty of time to make it happen and help all of the people this month, and it will happen as long as you're continuing to show up on social media, share value daily, invite and follow up. Stick to that tracker. Congrats to new Emeralds, Lauren Peterson, Tracy Whitaker, and Brandy Harrelson. I hope I said that right. And then our diamonds, we have Jen Moore, who is in week 2 of 6. And Angela Waters, who is in week 3 of 6. All right, that's it.
All right, let me go ahead and share my screen, and then we will get the party started. Oops, can you guys see my screen? Yes. All right, so Jessica and I were talking because we know this is an interesting time right now, the 4th quarter, and we wanted to be real. We were going to do like a Q4 push. And we're like, no, let's just be real. And like, what would we say to each other? So we're going to treat you like we talk to each other. Okay. So just know we're going to be like, give you love, tough love, said with love. But we're going to be very real. So we're calling it Redirect the BS you've been telling yourself. It's Q4, which means it is time to go. So first things first, we consider this to be what we call the sweet spot in the business. Okay. We are heading into the holidays. It's like the last 90 days or less, and we're getting ready to head into our busiest time of the year, which is January, February, March. We call it the resolution effect. But it's also been a very unique year, and that is a nice way to say the chaos of 2020. But what's most unique about this year is that everything has basically moved online this year. Good news for us, we've been doing that forever. We've been doing Zoom meetings. We've been streaming our workouts online since 2017. We're ahead of the game, okay? Now I feel like the world is starting to catch up and recognizing what we have to offer. Another unique thing about this year is that it has been hard. It has been challenging. It's just been a crazy, chaotic year. Okay, and when that happens, every time there's a hard, challenging time, there's also a blow up of new businesses. Prime example, the recession of 2008, Pinterest started, Uber started, Airbnb, Venmo, all companies that we know, love, use, that's when they started, during the recession. So we know that after this hard time comes a period of like major, massive growth explosion. We're living it right now. And a prime example of that also is within our company in Beachbody, there have been a surge of diamonds to 2-star diamonds. And we know that 2-star is the game-changing rank. If you have not heard us say that, you will hear us say it multiple times. That's the income-changing rank, 2-star diamond. There's also been a surge of 5-star diamonds, elite ranking coaches, and also a big surge to superstar diamond, which is 15-star diamond coaches in the network. So what this is showing us, this is a metric to show that our company is in major growth mode. That's huge. And I know that you can sit there and be like, okay, well, that's cool. Yay for Beachbody or for the other coaches that have just like surged their business. But what does that mean for me? I want you to see that you are literally in a prime spot for huge, massive growth if you choose to go for it, okay? The fact that our company is just blossoming and blooming during this crazy, chaotic time means you have a great opportunity. This also mirrors a time when 21 Day Fix first launched. We kind of caught the tail end of it. I came in 2015, 21 Day Fix started in 2014. I caught the wave after 21 Day Fix, when 21 Day Fix Extreme. And I can tell you, it was a huge growth, a huge surge. But everyone in Beachbody Corporate is saying this time right now is mirroring that time when 21 Day Fix exploded and completely changed the network to what it is now. So we know this in Muscle Burns Fat was a huge launch, blew out all the records. You know, we had things on back order because it just completely surpassed what we even thought was possible for it. What we have coming up the pipeline is 9-week Control Freak, another program by Autumn Calabrese, who is arguably the most popular trainer in all of Beachbody. Everyone knows her, everyone loves her. You've done her program, you've done the Portion Fix. People love her, and it's getting ready to launch. So again, everything is kind of what I would call like the perfect storm of absolute explosion. And especially right now, what we do right now is going to set you up to ride that wave of momentum. We'll show you this analogy in just a minute. But if you want the maximum benefits of what we are living in right now, and as we head into the new years, we know that what we do now, I've seen it for 5 years now, come March, is what we call a resolution effect, where you will see it in your business, in your ranking, in your income. You will feel it if you do the work now. You will feel it come March. It happens all the time because I have coaches come back and be like, oh my gosh, this is the resolution effect that you were talking about. I'm like, absolutely, for those that plug in now. The fourth quarter is the time leaders are made, 100%. If you're a sports fanatic or know anything, we know it doesn't matter what you did the first, second, or third quarter. It's how you finish the game. And guess who rises to the top of those leaders? The Michael Jordans, LeBron James, those big stars, those big sports people, they finish strong. They run, I talk about, in 30-day breakaway, running through the finish line. You don't run to it, you run through it, you run past it. And that's where we are right now. So that's kind of what we want to talk about as we continue this.
Okay, you keep going with this one, Raquel, and then I'll start.
Okay, so what we're going to go through, again, 3 lies you're telling yourself and how to overcome. This is a conversation that Jessica and I had with each other, so we just wanted to get you in on our conversation. So number 1 lie is it'll be easier to take the rest of the year off and hit hard in January. It is so tempting to be like, look, it's October. I kind of just want to take a step back right into the holidays come January, when I know everyone's ready to start their New Year's resolution and start 2021 strong. Then I'll come out strong. I'll just kind of coast. I get it. I know that temptation. It is there. However, this is a lie you're telling yourself. And let me just go through this analogy with you. So if you can see, this is a big wave. I'm not a surfer. I'm not a boogie boarder, but let's pretend I was. Okay. So let's just all pretend that we were in this. We see this big swell of a wave coming. I just explained it in that last slide. It is the perfect storm. Everything has aligned for Beachbody, for coaches, the opportunity to explode. That's the swell of the wave. Now, pretend you are this guy who's surfing, boogie boarding. I don't really know the difference. You can see it coming. We know it's coming. We know big things are coming. 9-week Control Freak. There's so much even more in 2021 that's about to launch. That's going to be huge. We can see it coming, and we can start paddling now and being like, all right, I'm going to start paddling. I'm going to do my part because I know when that wave hits, it's going to shoot me forward, and we can ride that momentum. You can also stop yourself. You can see like, I'm not really going to ride this wave. I see it coming. I'm not really trying to get this one. I'll catch the next one. And if you stop yourself, that's your prerogative. You'll still get a little bit of a push forward because that's just the natural progression of a wave. You'll still feel a little bump in your business, and everyone will. If you're a coach in this time, I think it's a perfect time to be a coach. You will feel it. Beachbody is providing that swell for us, all the opportunity. But if you don't start paddling now, you're going to miss the big swell, that big resolution effect. So I hope I'm somebody who's like visual. I need that analogy. I want you to notice that you are this person surfing right here. The wave is coming. Are you going to start paddling now so that you can ride it and surf it and just explode? Or are you just going to kind of hang tight, get a little bit of the bump because that's just normally what a wave does, and ride it out to the end of the year and then try to catch that next wave whenever that may be? That's the question I want you to think of yourself. But I want to tell you right now, if I could tell you anything, don't coast. Please take advantage of this incredible opportunity. Don't believe the lie that it'll be easier to take off in January, because I'll tell you right now, it's really hard to build momentum, especially when you're not moving forward. If you can stay in action, you can take that momentum, and it can take you so much further than if you're in a place of you're standing still.
So success comes from preparation meeting opportunity. So you've got the opportunity, you have every tool you need for preparation, but you've got to be willing to put it together. So lie number two is it's too late for me to hit my goals for this year, whatever they might be. Maybe you're trying to get to the leadership retreat in January as part of our team. Maybe you're trying to hit 1 star so you can qualify for NLC. Maybe you're trying to hit success starter so you can earn your VIP swag bag and you can earn your free ticket to Summit, and you feel like you just don't have what it takes to get there. Maybe it's because you don't have time, or you don't have the resources, or you don't have the energy. Whatever, insert your favorite limiting belief that's currently fighting you down. And I want you to know this: there's no deadline for success, but I will tell you, there has been a lot of overnight successes this year in Beachbody. And there will be a lot of overnight successes next year in Beachbody. And an overnight success in Beachbody means that you see their income explode. You see their rank explode. But what you don't see is the months and months and years that they spent working and doing the things, doing the basic behaviors that we talk about all the time. When we say paddling to catch that wave, when we say being and starting to prepare so that come January, you're ready. Not only will you find success in the next 2.5 months, but you're going to find massive wave success in the coming year. When we say paddle, we just mean doing your 4 vital behaviors, showing up for yourself, showing up consistently on your social media, giving value to other people so that they have somebody to be inspired by. And put your blinders on. If you feel like it's too late to hit your goals, I can almost 100% guarantee you it's because you compared yourself to somebody else who is closer than you are to whatever goal it is that you're trying to reach. And that has given you doubt. And that has made you think, well, that person started the business at the same time as me, and they've already hit Success Starter and I haven't. So that means that I can't hit it. That means that they have more people and I don't. So I suck and I'm done here. Or you compare yourself to somebody on social media who they have more followers. So of course they're going to have higher success numbers, or they have more followers. So they have it easier than I do. Here's what I want to tell you. You are going to get sucked into the world of comparison, and it's going to ruin every potential you have. And it's also going to impact every life that needs you. They need your coaching. They need your mentorship. They need your personality. They need you to be their inspiration. And if you give up because you're too busy comparing yourself to somebody else, you've not only let yourself down, but you've let them down. And everybody that their ripple effect will impact. So think about that when you think about that comparison game. And here's a challenge that I have for you. And I'm saying this because this is something that I talk about all the time, and Raquel and I talk about all the time. Like she said, we're giving you a conversation that we had with each other, going back and forth. And I told our leadership call before this as well. You better believe I have felt sorry for myself in 2020. Like, come on. I had a new baby. I had to do virtual school. Like, woe is me. I'm here for it. I will complain. I am not above it. But I'm also going to work. I will work right through it. I will complain every day, and I will say, woe is me, and I will say, this is so hard, but I'm not going to back down, and I'm not going to not show up. I don't do that. I've had a lot of hard seasons during this business. 2020 is just easier to complain because everybody else is complaining too. But really, push come to shove, I've had a lot of hard years in this business. I've had a lot of babies. I've had a lot of jobs. I've had a lot of things happen while working this business. And I never backed down, but I 100% had seasons where I had to put my blinders on. And these two things helped me a lot. Create before you consume. Do not open your social media feed for any reason unless you have content that you already have ready to put out for the day. Whether it's a post, a reel, your stories, do not consume anything unless your content for the day is created. And if it's not, then you wake your little butt up, you do your workout, you do your personal development. I don't care if it's 3 p.m. and you have not shown up on the social media. If you don't have content created, do not consume it, because the second that you consume it, you shut down, you compare, you doubt. So don't do it. I promise that will help. And then I want you to have your conversations before you consume. So you're sending out your invites, your follow-ups, your clients with your messages, checking into your challenge groups. Get into those good quality community conversations before you consume. Because again, the second you open the door to consumption, I love social media because it has so many amazing aspects, but it also has a dark side. It makes you, in 30 seconds, you can feel like crap about yourself and your whole life.
Don't do that until you've gotten out the work you know you need to get out to move your business forward. Then if you want to go down the rabbit hole and compare yourself to what you don't have, you go on with your bad self, but don't do it until you've done something to move yourself and your business forward first. And I promise you're going to be so much better off down the line. Okay.
All right, the third and final lie is maybe this business isn't for me because I don't have the insert any of these excuses, the time, the skills, the following, enough people wanting to join me, etc., etc. I get it. I know it. We have all felt that, maybe more so in the beginning when you're still trying to build that confidence and belief. But I want you to tell you that is a lie from the devil. If you have the desire in your heart to be successful in this business, it is for you. I will always say this. I say it on my new coach training call every single month that we lead them. If you are here on this team, listening to this call, listening to this recording, I believe you are here for a reason and for a purpose, and that wasn't by accident. So if you have it in your heart that I want to build this business, then you want to. And so I want you to know that whenever you I can't mute. Whenever you have the idea that this isn't for you, I just want you to remind yourself that is a lie from the devil. Okay, just straight up tell yourself that right now. You have what it takes. This year, more than ever, our industry and our products are necessities for people. I will always believe what we do as coaches. I'm not just selling a product. You know, I'm really here to help you change your life and make you feel better and truly change your life from the inside out. Please don't waste this opportunity while people are in watch mode. I just talked about, yes, people want to join us now because when people are ready, it doesn't matter if it's October. It doesn't matter if it's Thanksgiving Day or we're headed into the holidays. When they are ready to make a change, they are ready to make a change. But I also know there are people that are watching me show up day in and day out, watching. And when they're ready to really take hold of their life, I want to be the first person they think of. But that won't happen unless we choose to show up every single day, showing what's happening, showing how we're making it work, sharing the struggles and saying, hey, I get it. I feel it. I'm stressed. This year kind of sucks too, but I'm still showing up for myself. And that's what we do as coaches. We be the light for people. So I just want you to know, I know we have all thought that at some reason that, oh, maybe it isn't for me. Maybe I'll just take a step back. And I would just encourage you, again, anytime that thought crosses your mind, remind yourself that is a lie from the devil and that I am here for a reason, for a purpose, and people need me to show up and give my best self every single day.
Okay, so moving forward, I'm looking at the plan. So we're in Q4. And most of you know this about me. If you don't, I have been in the health and fitness industry for my entire adult career. Like, I have always done health and fitness. So I know the ebbs and flows of this industry like the back of my hand. And I will tell you two things about Q4. This is when we do, first of all, we have to turn in all our budgets, all the money, all the prepping, all the forecasting. If you are not forecasting and you are not looking into 2021, this is true of any corporate business, you're going to miss the boat come January. If you wait until January to map out your year and to get on top of your goals, you've already missed the boat. So I know Kristen, who's on this call, she sent me a text the other day and like had this beautiful plan of like what she's wanting to achieve for October, November, December, because in January, she wanted to make sure she was making $200 a week to cover daycare. Hope you don't mind me sharing that. But that is what this business takes. If you want to be doing something particular by January, whether it's hitting Success Club 10, it's bringing on new coaches, it's achieving yours, earning your Success Club trip, whatever your goals are for January, you need to be working now so that you can find the rhythm, because you're gonna have hard spots, you're gonna have ebbs and flows, you're gonna have to figure out a rhythm of what works with my power hour and what's working with my content and what are people seeing value in and how do I need to shift this. You need to be working out all those details now so that come January 1, you're in a rhythm, you're in a pocket, you are gravy, you are just moving through it. And that way, when that wave hits and everybody in the world wants to treat 2021 like a do-over because 2020 sucked, they're going to come to you and you're going to be in your rhythm and you're going to be ready because you've already done the work. The other part of Q4 that's super important in this industry is investing back in the business, investing back in the product. We did all our major purchasing, all of our new equipment, all of our product, all of our renovations happened in Q4. so that we would be ready for the wave of people that wanted to change their life come January. We did all the investing back in Q4. In this instance, you are the business. So you need to be doing the investing back on yourself through your personal development, diving into these team calls, plugging into your coach pods, plugging into your mentorships, plugging in and investing into yourself, into your business, because then come January, you have a better product to offer all the people who need it. You're going to be a better mentor, a better leader, a better coach, no matter where you are in the business now, whether you've been in it for 3 years or it's your first day. We're all at the same spot right now. We all have the opportunity to go inward, invest, show up every day, do the paddling, and then be ready come January. Not only that, you're going to have a really successful end of the year, because I will tell you this, I've had more people coming out of the woodworks in the last couple of weeks who are ready now to change. Because we're getting to October and we're like, oh, so things aren't changing. We're still doing this. We're still here. We're still in the credit cred. Cool. I need to feel better. What do I do? And that's what you're going to find over these next 2.5 months. So don't miss those people who need you right now. And then look at the launch schedule and create a game plan. Like Raquel talked about earlier, we have a new autumn program that's going to be launching. They're going to be hyping that up big. We have Peppermint Mocha that's going to be coming up. We will give you the details of the dates, when it's coming, how to best launch it for your business, but you've got to be plugging into the team in order to receive that, and in order to best utilize it for your business and to pivot for your business. And then throw out the idea that this is the time to relax and take a step back, because it's not. Unless you're willing to make less money, find less success, give up on your own personal health and fitness journey, then just throw that idea out and just know that this is your time to go. The faster you pedal during this season, the more success you're going to see the entire next year. I promise you that. And be honest with your family. Let them in on your goals and strategize how you can work together to figure out what works. Like for me, Sunday nights, I come in here at like 7 p.m. to gather my thoughts, get my head on straight, make sure I have content for the team call ready, go through my drill, all the things I need to do for my business. I'm in here for like 2.5 hours on Sundays. And my family knows that. So we do the dinner, we do the bath, and then Caleb does bedtime and I come sit down to work. And the same thing is true, I get up before the kids get up and go to school. I get up because I have a baby with me all day, and that's a chaotic schedule. Figure out what works for you, communicate it with the other person in your life, and make sure that it works for the both of you. But if you're just sitting in your dark space and you're saying, I really should do this, but I don't feel like I have the help that I need or the resources that I need, make sure that you're asking for it. If it's important to you, you're going to find a way. If it's not, you're going to find a way out. And you've just got to figure out what's most important to you. And then be willing to call yourself out on your BS, or find somebody who will. And I'm happy to be super honest with you at any time. If you want to come at me, I'm happy to call you out on what you want to hear. I'm not always good at telling you what you do want to hear, but I'm here for you. But find somebody in the team, if you haven't already, that will say, get yourself together. Raquel and I do it all the time. Like, okay, cool, you've complained, that's cute, but let's go. Find that person, or jump into the team page and just say, hi, feeling sorry for myself, I need some motivation. Because we all hit that place from time to time, and that is okay. And remember, above all, consistent action is the only way to move. Thinking about it, complaining about it, being paralyzed by it, comparing about it, all of those things take up way more time than the efficiency in your business will. Just take action in your business every day. One foot in front of the other every single day, and you're going to be fine. I promise, if you put a timer on your phone, you think about it and talk about it way more than you do anything about it. And if you just reverse the two, you'll be blown away by the outcome.
Oh, and these are just what she just mentioned. 30-day breakaway launches for customers October 19th. Peppermint Mocha launches November 2nd. And then I meant to put the bullet point for 9-week Control Freak, and I didn't. So we will make sure that you have all that information in our big Team VIP page. So don't worry about that. And then finally, wanted to remind you about our VIP Leader Retreat happening in January 2020. I would encourage you to do everything in your power to get to this retreat. If we do one thing well on Team VIP, it is hosting retreats. And the worst thing that I would hate for you to have to experience is watching it from the outside in. So again, Veteran Diamonds, if you've ever been a Diamond before on our team, a reminder that you have to hit Diamond by Thursday. that right? October 15th, and hold throughout the rest of the year, as well as hitting Success Club this month, November and December. If you are a newer coach who has never been a diamond before, you have until November 19th to hit diamond and then hold for 6 consecutive weeks while also hitting Success Club for the last 3 months of the year. Again, this is a time when we get together, we get to train, we get to bond, we get to spoil you and celebrate you and really give you the next tools of, all right, you hit diamond, now let's take it to the next level, and we give you like the resources of what we do now. So encourage you, just reminding you again that these are the dates. It's January 22nd through the 24th in Texas, Central Texas. It's going to be a rocking good time. But that is all that we have for you today. I'm going to open it up to any questions that you might have as a team. Yes, I'm seeing, yes, we love Peppermint Mocha Shakeology. It's great for the holidays. And yes, our retreats are epic. I will brag on us. Our retreats are amazing. You want to be there. So let's put in the work to make it happen. It's completely possible for every single one of us to make it happen. Do we have any other questions?
Natalie Haunts and Sass, I'm excited to see y'all back in the house. I'll see you too, cuties. See y'all on the social this week too.
All right. Anything else that we need to chat about before we head out? Man, I hope that the tough love was well received. Like I said, this is how Jessica.
Or the silence is like, I hate y'all.
Maybe we're a little bit too harsh, but we just want to keep it real with you from what we've seen for the past 5.5 years in this business in the last quarter, and just talk to you like we would talk to you.
But
yes. Perfect.
So plug in for any launch material that you will need or to help you. 30-day breakaway if you didn't already. That opened last week, and I know I've seen in one of the message pods. So in case this is a concern for you, if anything is not for you, like 30-day breakaway, if you're not a runner, it doesn't fit your vibe. I know some people are kind of panicking on like, how do I create a launch hype if that program doesn't work? There are hundreds of programs in Beachbody On Demand. Pick your favorite program, hype it like it's brand new, and go on with your bad self. Like, you don't have to do everything that everybody else is doing. Do what you like. If Peppermint Mocha comes out and you don't like it, hype up something else. You have to do what feels genuine to you. Don't feel like you have to jump on any band review. If you're doing Day Fix, launch bar, do something that feels authentic to you. Because I'll tell you, I'm not a runner. I mean, I am doing it because I'm a glutton for punishment, so that ought to be pretty. But do what feels good to you, but do something. Just do something very passionately and very excited. Remember, the people that are following you on social media have no idea what's going on inside your business. So it doesn't matter. If you're excited, they're excited. If you're confident, they're confident. And that's what you've got to bring to the table. But I'm super excited. Check back in the Team VIP page. We'll post everything that you need forever, always. That for date-wise will be in there. And if you need anything else, as always, we're open books. Laura Simon, your new house looks awesome. Love those boxes back there. So cute. Okay, bye, y'all. See you on the social.